Hello, my lovelies. Elsie here to do your sneak peek for this week. How are you? Happy Tuesday. I hope you're well. I hope the beginning of the week has been good for you. Thank you for clicking here. I appreciate you already. Thank you so much for clicking here and wanting to watch. So what is this, Elsie? I've never been here before. Well, I do read from Aries to Pisces. I've marked everything in the description field below, so you can see all the times in the description, but you should just be able to scroll this video and figure out what it is that you need to watch. So, but please, I'm just going to ask you, please, stop watching tarot just for your sun sign, okay? Because you're not really getting the whole picture. You're not getting the whole thing, my friend. So at least the moon and the rising sign is what you should know. All right, so we are going to go from Aries to Pisces. Thank you so much for all of your bookings and all the ways you've been loving me over the last few weeks and the rest of this month. Thank you so much for that. I do appreciate you all. If you're interested in a private read, please look down below in the description. You will see the yellow dot, and that will take you over to Wizio if you wish to book a private reading beginning at $40. All right, here we go. The rest of you run off to play, and for Aries and the cross watchers, here we go. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising. Venus and Jupiter, tell me what's coming up for Aries this week, please. Aries, what's coming up for Aries this week? Okay. We've got the Four of Cups. This is the Wandering Moon Tarot, and the moons are cups and the stars are pentacles. So we start out with the Four of Cups, being a little bit bored, Aries. It's like if somebody would say to you, is life boring? You would say, no, I don't think life is boring, but I think that you're sitting in some redundant energy. Like, I feel like you want more than where you are right now. With the Five of Swords. I think you're very focused on something that is about the heart space here this week. Queen of Swords. It feels like the rumbles of, I need to really think out what I'm going to say. It feels like almost someone is, okay, Charlie just showed me someone escaping out of a hatch in the ground. So somebody's about to hatch a plan, I guess? Is that what I'm seeing? Oh, somebody's escaping. Okay, so yeah, somebody is leaving some sort of energy behind is what I want to say. So the Five of Swords is telling me that it's maybe tense, it's intense, it's I've been trying to formulate what I'm going to say. I really need it to be I really need for the person that's going to receive the message to be in a good heart space. I feel like you're really thinking about what you're supposed to say. I know that you're planning on going at it very, very honestly, and I think this is the plan here. I think that you're sitting in your own energy, but thinking about what to say next or what to do next. And I feel like with the Four of Cups here, it's almost like it feels like it's time now. It's got to be done. It's time. Somebody's got to say something here. The Queen of Swords is somebody who's liberating themselves. Okay, understood. So Charlie's just pointing out, right? I just saw someone get out of a hatch on the ground. They're liberating themselves and deciding that I don't care what you think. I don't care what they think. I'm going to say what I think. And I think that somebody here is sort of teeter-tottering between, do I give them both barrels with the Five of Swords, or do I play it soft? I think it's going to be a little bit of both. I think somebody is going to be very, very honest. I think it's you that's going to be incredibly honest with somebody. In order to get balance, because the Queen of Swords is Libra, so in order to get some type of balance with this person, I think you are... Look at that, and the new moon comes out in the first reading. Y'all, the new moon's on the 19th, so it feels like you are going to get balance around the new moon. There's going to be a new beginning for you, Aries, but I think you're going to choose it. You're going to choose it through words. I think it's something or someone that you want to present a logical argument to. The new moon. You want to speak to someone. This could happen around the new moon. This could be coming really quickly here. The new moon may liberate you, so you can say so. So you can say something. Temperance is here, Sagittarius energy. Temperance is here trying to keep everything balanced, right? It almost feels like it's acting as I'm doing this because it feels soft. Yeah, it feels like Temperance is here to soften the situation. It's like the universe is offering a little more balance, so you can get out the words that you want to get out. It's something to do with this new moon here. So you've been healing. That's what it is. You've been healing and thinking about what you want to say. Now, I think that at times it kept you up at night. 5 and 4 is 9 swords. At time it kept you up at night. So I think it was this is something that you've been thinking about for a long while. We've got 5, 9, and 10. So you want to close a cycle with somebody, and I feel like you're going to do it by speaking up. It might happen around the new moon energy. The new moon is in Taurus, and so it makes sense to me that you would be looking at things in the 3D life, trying to get balance. Things that felt unbalanced, you want to get balanced, and I think that's what this is. I think you're going to have a communication or conversation with somebody. 2 swords here, 6 altogether, so we're moving forward. So there's movement here. Here it felt like you were kind of stuck, but here there's movement. So we've got the 4 of Swords telling me that there's been not any communication between you and this person, spotty if none. And that the 2 swords is, I feel as though you are energized by this new moon to make a decision to move forward on something here. And it feels like it's a decision about what is going to happen in the rest of your life. Yeah, I feel like it's like what is going to happen in the long term. What is my abundance? I feel like you are making a decision around the new moon regarding what is going to go on very far into the future. You're looking long term. I feel like with the Queen of Swords, it's time to make a decision. Yeah, it's time to make a decision. I feel the 6 of Swords is here. It did come out on its side, by the way, so it is that's a bit of a challenge. Moving forward is going to be the challenge, I think, that you're going to be facing here. King of Swords. Okay, you know this person is your soulmate. You know this person looks like you, speaks like you, talks like you. I think that's why you're comfortable being the Queen of Swords, because your person is the King of Swords. We're looking at Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius energy here. We've got Aquarius and Libra. We've got the Ace of Cups here. Yeah, so there is going to be a very honest conversation. It feels as though it's going to be initiated by you, and you are currently thinking about what you're going to say and how to say it. The Ace of Moons is the King of Swords is going to be very honest about their feelings. Wow, really honest. Like the King of Swords here is going to be honest about the King of Cups. So the depth of the love, how much do I feel for you? Or it's whatever emotions come to the surface when we start talking, right? So this is a new path or a new beginning here between the King and the Queen of Swords. So take it as it resonates here. One's masculine, one's feminine. They both have masculine and feminine energy. I think that this week you're deciding what words you're going to use on the King or the Queen of Swords. And I feel that you are going to hit this person with all of it. You're going to let them know that you want a new beginning and that you have deep, deep feelings for this person. So even back here, I think you had feelings for this person. And the Star is here. I think that you just never stop thinking about them or feeling connected to them. Page of Wands, you've been thinking and thinking about what to say, how to say it, sending a message, a passionate message, because of the Knight of Moons, who is the Knight of Cups. Looks like you have some romantic feelings for someone here. We also have the Queen of Cups. You know that this person is a healer. They're someone who is a good mother, someone who's a good father, someone who gives their everything, their all in terms of love. Yeah, I feel like we're looking at probably pre-empress, pre-emperor energy. We got 2 kings, 2 queens. That's what I feel with that energy. All right, so that's this week for you. It's this week for you, Aries. All right. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. How are you, my bull gang? Hope you're well. Thanks so much for clicking here. I appreciate you always. And if you're interested in a private read, don't forget to go into the description. You'll see the yellow dot, which has my email address and a link to Wizio. All right, here we go, my friends. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me what's happening with this week. This is the sneak peek for this week for Taurus, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Taurus. Taurus. What are we looking at? We're looking at the Five of Swords. It's kind of interesting because I just did Aries, and Aries began the reading with that card. Yeah, it's like Aries wants to say something, but wants to be careful about what they say. So if that's your person, wow, then you could go back. I was going to say you can go back to that reading, but this is about going back, isn't it? Right? It's about having a second shot at, I feel like somebody wants to repair something here. It feels like the end might have come with harsh words or a tense situation. Maybe it was, you know, somebody kept cutting you off. Somebody was treating you really cold, Taurus. And I feel like the last conversation you had with them was very cold or distant. Didn't seem like them. I've got the Judgment card, the Five of Swords, and the Ten of Swords. So I feel as though somebody wants to pick up where they left off. They want to continue the conversation. What I want to say about the Judgment card being Virgo and Pisces, Pisces energy for me, I really feel like it feels as if somebody even wonders if you want to talk to them anymore. Like, I don't really even think there's anyone coming from the past, but I think you already know this person. This person is wondering if you even will talk to them. And they're thinking that you won't. That's what it feels like here. Ten of Swords. There was an ending with you two, and so this person's wondering if maybe they were too harsh with their words. And they're wondering if you will even consider talking with them again at all. Yeah, it feels like it was a the last conversation, one of you cut the other off, like you either ended the conversation or blocked them or something like that, just stopped answering texts. It wasn't good. It wasn't a good ending here. Somebody's coming, needs to get the balance. Yeah, so I feel like somebody wants to communicate with you again. Now, something is coming at you quick. This is fast-moving energy. So what I want to say is that the balance comes super quick. When this person contacts you, the balance happens immediately for you. I feel as though there's going to be a very balanced conversation, and it is going to close a cycle. Now, understand, when we're closing cycles, right? We open and close cycles on a weekly basis, on a daily basis sometimes, right? So it can be over months, but of course it can be weeks, right? It is, when we close cycles, it's just to open another, right? So we can close the cycle on something, but then, of course, when we get to the Ten Swords, then we get the Ace, and then we can have an honest and truthful conversation after that. So it feels like somebody wants to like begin where we left off, and they want to revisit some sort of conversation because they require to have some balance. And it's something that they've always wondered. Justice and the Five of Swords. Something they've always wondered is did they say something that was unjust, or did they say something, or were they, this person feels they were justified in saying what they said, but maybe they shouldn't have blurted it out. Yeah, because it feels like it came really fast, whatever it was. The words kind of just fell out. You know, one of those arguments, you know, when you're in the, you know, in a passionate conversation with someone that you really have a lot of feelings for, right? Sometimes it comes out. It caused a tower. Okay, so what I want to say, Taurus, is whatever happened within this conversation, it caused a tower. And it was supposed to. It was a tower that was leading to justice for you, I feel. I feel like this whole situation, like I feel like the tower is at the foundation of all of it, and the tower's falling because it's all an illusion. It's time to stop this crap here. It's time to stop the gameplay. It's time to stop, are they gonna talk to me? Am I gonna talk to them? It's coming to a head here. It's coming to an end. The tower's here. The whole thing is falling. So I feel like your person, or you, take it as it resonates, this week is going to reach out. I feel it's going to give you balance, but I feel like you're at risk of saying something that disrupts the balance, and that you blurt it out and say it quickly, so be careful with that. Something that might hurt someone's feelings and cause the end of a cycle. Could also be something that does give balance as well, understand, right? The end of the cycle is the end of the cycle. Let's just stop the silence. It can be breaking the silence. Let's stop the silence and carry on. Tell me what's going on with the tower. So the communication is what brings the tower for you. There is somebody who's been very silent with you. I feel like you've been going over a situation in your head. It does feel very dual, I'm just saying. It feels like two people. It's like there's a piece of glass between two people that are living parallel lives. That's what it feels like. I think the tower is like the final step. It's the final stage before the surrender. It's like we have to break down the walls because the judgment is here. You have to be able to make a clear and balanced decision when the tower falls. So we've got Hanged Man energy, which is Piscean. We've got the Tower, which is Scorpio. We have Justice, that is Libra. We have Judgment, that is Virgo. Excuse me, Virgo and Pisces. I think when you decide to surrender to whatever happens here, it's going to make you really balanced. There's a tower coming that is going to, it's going to force you to surrender. You might even be in that tower. Just understand, a tower is not a 1 minute thing, right? It can be coming. You can feel it coming for weeks and weeks and weeks, probably days, right? You can feel that energy coming. It feels like the tower is here to force you into a position of surrender, to make you realize how strong you are. You're good on your own. You're making your own money. You're taking care of it all. You're holding it all. You're looking good doing it, standing in your shoes, looking strong. Charlie just showed me the Grey's Anatomy. Y'all who are Grey's Anatomy fans just showed me the two doctors just before surgery standing in the Superman stance. That's what the Nine of Pentacles brought me. It's like you surrendered to, look, I'm just going to be me. I'm just going to be me. I'm going to be in my shoes, be powerful. You're surrendering it all. I believe that's what brings in the tower, is that you stop blocking your own way, is what I want to say. We have the Six of Cups. Here comes the soulmate. Soulmate energy here anyway. Somebody that you've known for a very long time. The Page of Cups is here. Somebody who either comes with apology in hand, or someone who just shows up unexpectedly. Someone that you haven't spoken to in a while. They just pop back up in your life. You're in the Hanged Man energy here, saying, what is going on and why am I not getting communication? I think that surrender is what brings all this forward here. Three of Wands. So this is your ships coming in here, Taurus. Yeah. The Page of Cups is what you've been asking for, the apology. You've been asking for this a soulmate. I'm going to say, you probably clicked here for a certain someone, but I'm going to say a soulmate, right? There we go. Like, I can't even write that stuff. Look at that. You go from surrender to understanding your power. Here comes the soulmate. The Page of Cups is the apology, just showing up. Your Three of Wands shows up. Your ships come in. It's a brand new start. Got the Seven of Wands, the Page of Swords, and the Six of Wands in the reverse. I feel as though this is going to be, your ships have come in. This person wants to make conversation with you. Somebody wants to talk to you, and that's why the Tower is here. I feel like the person who's coming forward has been watching you for a while. Understand the Six of Wands is in the reverse, and this person feels as though there's no victory here. They think that they're getting closure. So the Fool is here. They may feel a little foolish coming forward. Seven of Wands. Somebody has been standing their ground for a while. It's been quiet. They've been watching and not taking any action. But the Six of Wands tells me this person doesn't know if you're even going to entertain them. Like they don't know if there's any victory here. They've been hiding. Not hiding, but you know, they've been in hermit mode, right? They've been figuring things out and gaining wisdom. They want to know how to pour into you. Yeah, Six of Pentacles. They want reciprocity. They want to give to you and they want to get from you. There you are, the Hierophant. I don't think I need to go any further. Yeah, we're looking at commitment possibly, but it is telling us that it's Taurus's reading. We've got the Two of Swords here. So somebody in the future is making a decision that they know they should have made a long time ago. The Magician is here. They've been manifesting it anyway. Knight of Swords, as it comes in quickly. Here's the new conversation, right? We go from the Ace of Swords to the Ten of Pentacles, the long-term relationship. All right. There you go, Taurus. Just saying. All right. Gemini. Here we go. It's almost Gemini season, right? It's almost Gemini season. I always forget to say happy birthday to Taurus. But Gemini, your Gemini season is coming up right away. I saw a meme today. People were like looking aghast and all it said was the Geminis are coming. I thought it was cute. All right, Gemini, here we go. This is your sneak peek for this week. How are you? I hope your week has been going good so far. Thank you so much for the interaction, for all the clicks and the likes on my air signs video. Thank you so much for doing that. I enjoyed doing those readings. All right, here we go. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about Gemini this week. Okay, there you go. There it is. The Ace of Cups, Gemini, top of the mind. All right. We've got the Page of Cups and the Five of Cups. Interesting. Interesting energy here. So it almost feels like it almost feels like it's surprising to you that you just, it feels like you have a lot of deep feelings and you're wanting a new beginning with someone that you're missing from the past. It feels like Ace of Cups is on the top of your mind. You want this new beginning, all of it overflowing. Kindness, love, right? And we have the Five of Cups. It feels as though you may have ignored a couple of cups, not necessarily did it on purpose, but you know, I think that possibly you are kind of focused on what you've lost right now. And you don't notice that, or you're forgetting that there's still love out there in the future. I think that you're ready. I think that you're ready because top of your mind is the Ace of Cups and the Page of Cups. I really feel as though you are either just, it's surprising to you that you feel ready already, that you feel ready to carry on and fill in the heart space stuff. Or you might be thinking of someone that you need to give an apology to. It's going to be different for all of you. We have the Ace of Pentacles and the Six of Swords. Wow. Wow, wow. We've got the Hierophant on the bottom of the deck. Just listening. Yes, it feels like, I'm going to say that the Two of Cups is almost like a surprise to you. It's a surprise to you. It's like you've gotten an answer to a prayer, or that it's a realization that you must move forward, even though you've had a big loss. I think you've had a big loss lately in the love department. Even though you've had a big loss, it's like, I still need to move forward. I got to keep moving forward here. I got to find the Two Cups, right? I just feel like the boat's pointed in that direction. Ace of Pentacles is like, I've got this. It's like somebody is it feels like it starts out as having affection, but grows to being the Ace of Cups, like grows to being love. There is movement to the future. I feel like you are moving or going. It's like wherever you're going is going to be far calmer than where you were. I think where you were could be a little bit of chaos. Three of Cups could indicate a lot of third-party stuff, right? So possibly where you're coming from is a little more chaotic than where you're going to. But what I don't think you understand is that there are two cups. If you keep moving, that there are two cups here, Gemini. We have the King of Swords. We have the Three of Wands and the High Priestess. Let me listen to that for a minute. I do believe that there is somebody who is not aware about how you feel about them. I feel as though you want to move forward to communicate to someone that you maybe are feeling sad about or caused hard feelings with in the past. It feels like, and the thing is that it feels like it's here going into the future. So it's like something you can never stop thinking about. You know, this is about the past, but it's in the future position, which tells me that you're dragging the past with you. You're dragging it into the future with you. It's like something you can't stop thinking about. Something you haven't said, right? 6 and 1 is 7. I feel like it's something you haven't said or something that you concealed. I think that what you would really love is that you would love grace. You would also love that if someone would reach out to you, I think, but this person's been silent. The ships that are coming in, it says here, is the High Priestess. Now, maybe whatever is coming into your life, Gemini, is something that you already knew, that you have. Yeah, that your intuition was telling you was coming. So I'm going to say that you could be the person who is moving forward, or you could be the person who is moving forward because you feel like there is something that you're not seeing or something that's silent. Oh, somebody's got their feelings under the rug here. That's what it is, and that's what the 7 Swords is, I think. So the High Priestess is, of course, staying silent, right, first and foremost, and the Knight of Cups is the romance. So I feel like you are going to tell somebody about your feelings, and it would be lovely to have a conversation about it. I really think that you've been thinking about somebody, and it almost feels like there is like a realization here. Yeah, you've been in the hermit mode. Makes sense. You've got wisdom. You've been healing in hermit mode, and you've been disconnected from someone. And I think that you've been thinking about that 5 of Pentacles. So maybe it becomes a surprise to you that all of a sudden you're like, I can't do this. I can't ignore this anymore. I got to move forward. I got to be honest with somebody about how I feel about what went on back there. We have the 9 of Cups, we have the King of Pentacles, and we have the 10 of Swords. I think that you know that the wisdom that you gained while in hermit mode, while by yourself or in solitude, I think that you have come to a realization that the 10 Cups are out there, and I think you know where it is. It could be a Taurus. The King of Pentacles is here. Doesn't have to be, of course, in a general reading. It's also Virgo and Capricorn. But it feels like you had an ending with an earth sign, and you know now that this person is the 9 of Cups. They are your wish fulfillment. And it's surprised you, I think, that I don't think you expected that while you would be in hermit mode, you'd be thinking about this person. We just talked about the 10 Cups, right? There's 9 and then 1 in the hand of the Knight. There's 10 Cups there. So I feel like if you feel that you should be moving forward to speak to someone you had an ending with, and it's still bothering you and you've been dragging it through, I think that it's time for you to say something about it so you can bring the cycle to an end, because this cycle is waiting to begin. The Ace of Cups, right? It's waiting. All right. Let's take a look here. Cancer, this is you. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Thank you so much for clicking here, Cancer, and cross watchers. I appreciate you. you're interested in a private read, you know what to do. Take a look in the description. You will find the yellow dot, and my email address is there, and so is the link to Wizio. All right, here we go. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. The sneak peek for this week for Cancer, please. Cancer, Ace of Cups. I just did Gemini's reading. They had the same card in the same spot. Just saying, different deck. All right. So we have the Ace of Cups, we have the Six of Cups, and we have the Two of Wands. Very interesting energy. Cancer, I feel like you're ready to date again. Yeah, that's what I think. I feel like you're ready to date again. You're ready to give someone your feelings, or, you know, the Ace of Cups is here. It's time for a new emotional connection, I think. I think you are already thinking of someone that you know. Six of Cups is here, so it could be someone who you already are acquainted with, someone who's an old friend, someone who's an old flame. I see Six of Cups as someone that you have a special connection with. An energetic connection. They are your soul tribe. They came here to this life in your cluster. Yep, you know them. You know them, and you know how they feel. Like you feel them is what I want to say. So I think it's time for you to start dating again. The Two of Wands, right? It's just that. Passionate adventures, right? I'm going to go back to the crossroads. I'm at the crossroads of my life, possibly. I'm going to go back there and pick another path with the Eight of Pentacles. So you've been working on yourself. I also think that you've been working on possibly your feelings and how to show your feelings. Because I feel feelings for you get overwhelming pretty quickly. 6 and 1 cup here is 7. That's 7 cups, which is overwhelming energy. But I don't need that indication to feel that energy, because I feel that that energy from you, Cancer. You're always wanting to breach the surface, but always just underneath, just in case at the last second you feel like, nope, I got to pull back. Somebody could hurt me. So we have the Five of Swords. You're working on your delivery, is what I want to say. You're working on your delivery, and you're working on how not to be so... sorry if you hear the siren out there. I've got the windows open. So the Five of Swords, I feel like you're really working on your delivery. You're going back to the crossroads. I feel like you're working on your delivery. I think you're working on yourself, on how to soften your words. I think that's tough for you. You're used to being very straightforward, and I think it's hard for you to not soften the words. You have to be very aware of it, and I think you are, because of the Eight of Pentacles. I think you've really been working on it. We have the Wheel of Fortune here. I think that you already know, you're already feeling that there is something new coming. There's something new in terms of a new connection. So whether that's a connection, you know, to a new job or a new way of doing something, a new person. This could be love for sure. This could be a brand new person in love. We've got the Wheel of Fortune, which is telling me that things are about to get great for you. Moving forward. This is destiny. Things pushing you forward here. Telling you. It never fails. It can't not be a night when there's no sirens. So we have the Wheel of Fortune. So that is energy that is fixed energy. So we could be talking about someone who's Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, or Leo. Tell me about the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune brings a new beginning. A new beginning for you. You might be wanting to watch your words, Five of Swords, because this is someone you already know, I think. This is someone you already have a connection to. And so the Ace of Cups tells me that you're going to soften your words or use loving words. We have 8 cups. So the Wheel of Fortune is here saying it's destiny to have this new beginning. I feel like you pulled away from someone emotionally, and I think it was for reasons that you needed to heal something, or you needed to get back in balance. Maybe you felt a little chaotic. I feel like that the Temperance is here. Universe pops their head in and says, you know what, you're disconnecting. It's time to heal, or it's time to disconnect and heal. I feel like with the Wheel of Fortune, though, the Fool is here, and it's telling me that there is a new beginning. The fact that we've got the 8 of Cups here in the Temperance, it tells me that you did pull away from someone, and that you want to heal that now. You don't know really how to do that, but I think you want to heal it. We've got 7 Swords. It feels like you weren't very honest, or you feel like you need to be more honest. It feels like you need to be balanced in how you deliver the message. I've said that twice now, because the Seven of Swords is more about keeping things concealed, not being completely and totally honest. I feel like this is the moment of alchemy. You're the one, if you're the one that disconnected from the other person, the only way you're going to turn this around is by being honest with a soft tongue. Think about what you're going to say. Got the Knight of Wands here. I feel like you guys had probably a physical relationship, but also impulsivity, remember, gives way to harsh words. Like, think about what you're going to say. The Knight of Wands is impulsive. But what I want to say is that you know this person because you've probably had some sort of a passionate, unstable relationship. So this is probably someone that you know, that, you know, you two see each other once every while. You know, it's like you grow apart and grow back together and grow apart and grow back together. But I think some of it is for physical stuff. Yeah. We have the Seven of Wands. We have the Magician, Knight of Swords, and the World. Yes, be very, very careful. You've manifested this really quick beginning here, and I think you're going to get it. But what I want to say is be careful of moving quickly. Be careful of moving too fast. We have the Magician here, who is Aries. We have the Seven of Wands. So it feels like you've been sort of holding your ground about not talking to this person for a long time, but you've been manifesting them just the same. The Knight of Swords is here, though, who is really brave, but kind of impulsive, and kind of scattered, right? Like not really having all the details. Highly intelligent, highly motivated, but doesn't necessarily catch all the details. And I feel like you could be in jeopardy of having this shut down here really quickly and sending this person running back to their healing. I feel like the World card is here. The Knight of Swords is here. That's telling me that you're probably not going to do it the same way you did it last time, which may have been too quick. Things may have moved too quickly. Tell me who this person is. There's someone you're not speaking with right now, Four of Pentacles. Someone you've been thinking about moving forward to for a while. Someone that you want victory with. And then the Eight of Wands. Someone that you want to speak to because you want to talk to them about the 10 Cups. I think that's what's going on this week for you. You might have been, your gut's probably telling you to do it, or the High Priestess might mean that you're dealing with the Pisces. Could also mean that you're dealing with someone who is, you know, a psychic, a card reader, that kind of thing. Yep, yep. All right, Leo. Sorry for that cough there. Leo, here we go for you. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Leo, how are you? Thank you so much. I am also a fire sign. I have Sagittarius in my rising. So I fit like a puzzle piece with Leo, actually. Yeah, do for sure. Those energies are good together. All right, here we go. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell us about Leo. Leo, if you're interested in a private read, please look below in the description. You'll see the yellow dot. That'll take you over to Wizio. Link's right there. All right, here we go. Talk about Leo for this week. Sneak peek for this week for Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, please. We've got the King of Wands. There you are. All right. King of Wands is Leo, also Sagittarius and Aries in a general reading. We have the Ten of Wands. We have the Queen of Cups and the Four of Pentacles. Leo, I want to say that right now you're probably healing. I think that you're doing some healing. I think that you're learning how to drop some burdens. I feel like you carry a lot. What I want to say is that you've collected a lot of hurt in this life, and I'm sorry. Your reading's really been making me emotional lately. I don't know what that is. You're going through some of you are going through some sort of dark, muddy, cloudy. Charlie's showing me underwater. You know, it's a lake. It's not clear. It's like muddy and cloudy. Yeah, it feels like it's time. It feels like you are dropping burdens, is what I want to say. You are ready to set them aside, but I think you're doing it alone. I don't think you're speaking with anyone. I think you're keeping to yourself. I think that you're doing that to protect your heart, and you're not sharing anything with anyone. I do feel, though, because it's kind of neat the way they're set up here, but the King of Wands is looking over at this Queen of Cups, right? Very interesting how they're set up here. And so I feel like the King has got the side eye on the Queen of Cups, who is Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. So somebody who's in water energy, somebody who is probably quite psychic or feels vibration. You probably feel vibrationally connected to this person. Let's keep moving here for Leo, please. It feels like being quiet is also contributing to the burdens you're trying to drop. We have the Ten of Pentacles. So you think that the Queen of Cups is somebody who would be perfect for a long-term relationship, or you see a lot of abundance in this person. You see that they're not only loving and kind, probably a good mother or father. This person's not only all loving, but they really are grounded. They're very grounded and they're abundant. And this person, it's like everything around them grows. Everything grows with love. Yeah, Charlie just said everything grows with love. And so that's why when you're around the Queen of Cups, everything is going to grow. We have 8 wands. Things are about to move quick. All right. So what I want to say is that you, I feel, need to speak with the Queen of Cups. You're showing up as the King. I feel as though you're very passionate about the Queen, but you also are very attracted to the stability, or that this person slows you down or makes you feel more stable. This person is someone who reminds you to love yourself because they are the healer. This person probably also loves on you, and they might do it by... This person would probably is the person who would buy you like a spa package. You know, this person wants you to do self-care. They want you to take care of yourself. So there's 8 wands here. So I feel like you are wanting some sort of communication after no communication for a while. For some of you, it could be months. Some of you, it could be years. We have the 7 of Swords. So I think that you want to open up and tell this person something that you haven't told them. You've been concealing something. And I think what you've been concealing is that you do see them as all loving, kind, and beautiful and gracious. And you know, that you do see them as a long-term opportunity, or that they make you feel really abundant. We have the 10 of Swords, 7 of Swords. So you two had an ending. So it is quiet right now, which was an indication that I got off of the 4 of Pentacles. It feels like it's all quiet between you two right now, that there was an ending. Some type of ending, I feel, that happened quickly, possibly, and really stung. Yeah, that maybe you felt that they weren't completely honest to you, or that you weren't honest with them. Maybe you just didn't want to communicate without being honest. We have the Sun. There you are. It almost feels as though the end that you had with the Queen of Cups, I want to say that there's a break in the clouds, right? That you've had a break, that maybe it was cloudy. Yeah, maybe it was cloudy when you saw this person last. And right now I feel like the sun's out, and that there was a break in the clouds, and it feels like it shines on the 10 swords. And so it starts making you wonder if you want to give it another shot or begin again, because after the 10 swords, right, the end of the cycle, comes the ace, and that's the communication I was indicating. So, you know, some sort of truth. After the 10 of Pentacles comes the ace. I feel like you want to invest in this Queen of Cups. The Sun is Leo, and you might be someone who also has children. There might be children involved on one or both sides. But I feel like what it's saying here is that you need to say something to the Queen of Cups that you didn't say, that you wanted to say, but that you didn't say. I think that you know that the Queen of Cups already knew. Yeah, the Queen of Cups is actually quite psychic or vibrational. This person has a clarity like no other. The Sun is right up next to the High Priestess. Your Queen of Cups already's got you tracked. This person, I feel, knew the end was coming. They knew you were lying to them or not telling them the whole truth. This person continued to love you and give you stability anyway. This High Priestess knows. Yeah, this could be your person, this Pisces here. This could be, you know, both the Queen and the High Priestess or Pisces, but I feel like this is probably someone who has a knowing here. Yeah. You know what? This High Priestess has enough energy or clarity to see clear through the moon. I feel like this person can see what's in the moon energy. They can see what's not in the moon energy. What they know is happening right now is that you, Leo, are about to make a decision to possibly come forward and start something new here. 3 of Cups. To come forward and say, look, my life is busy. I'm going to have to juggle a lot of things, but I'd really like to take you out. I'd really like to find time to see you. I'd really like to have some sort of a celebration. It feels like you're wanting to try again with somebody here. We have 6 wands. You want the victory. It's Leo energy as well, right? Be careful of the ego, right? Just be careful of the ego. I know you have a lot of options. It looks like you have a lot of options in terms of people who kind of adore you. Princess of Wands is the Page, and then we have the 4 of Swords. So I feel like this person you haven't talked to in a long time, I feel like you're going to catch them off guard with a very simple but passionate message here. We have the Hermit, because you have gained some wisdom, my friend. It's Virgo energy. You've been in hermit mode, self-preservation mode, thinking about all of this. All right. All right, Virgo, here we go. So Moon rising, Venus and Jupiter. Virgo, thank you so much for clicking here. Cross watcher, if that's you. Thank you so much for clicking here. I do appreciate you. If you are interested in a private read, you know what to do. Look in the description. You'll see the yellow dot with my email address. All right, here we go. Sun, Moon rising, Venus and Jupiter. Please tell us about Virgo. This week, sneak peek for this week, Virgo. What is going on with Virgo, please? What's going on with Virgo? All right. We've got Justice in the reverse. We've got the 9 of Pentacles in the upright. No justice in the heartbreak. No justice in this disappointment. This to me looks like someone who's thinking about becoming single. That's what that looks like to me. The 9 of Pentacles is here. I'm stronger than this. Yep. I've got enough power that I can do whatever I want. Somebody here is realizing their own worth. Yep. And it's a single energy. It feels like somebody's realizing their worth. The justice is like, look, I have all the worth and this person is not giving me justice. Or the job, I hate the job and I'm disappointed that they didn't give me a raise. Or I'm disappointed that now I got to go back to the drawing board, right? But it feels like you, Virgo, are starting to understand that you are the one with the power. It doesn't matter who you're married to, who you live with, who you're dating. It doesn't matter. You have the power to do what you want in your life. And if others should choose to follow, they can. And if they don't, let them fall away. It's the way it's meant to be. Not everybody can come on the next path. And as we say that, judgment shows up. I really feel like you're making a huge decision this week, Virgo. It's something that's been rolling around in your head for a while. It's like an itch you can't scratch. That's what I want to say. It's an itch you can't scratch. It's something you can't stop thinking about. I don't like the situation I'm in. I'm uncomfortable in the situation I'm in. I don't feel favored in the situation that I'm in. I feel like, you know, it's you realizing that things aren't it's in a realization. Somebody's having a realization that there's never going to be any justice here. It's just always going to be disappointment. You might be someone who's married. Someone who's married or in a committed relationship. I feel, Virgo, you are the person who's like, it's disappointing. It's disappointing and heartbreaking. I don't have any justice here. The Judgment card is, I believe, you're deciding whether or not you're going to resurrect it. Are you going to take another run at it? And understand that you don't even have to, this Judgment card can take place in a marriage, understand? Because the Judgment card is thinking, is it over? Does he or she really want to divorce me? Is it over? Well, I'm going to take another run at it. This is marriage, right? So Judgment card is like taking another shot or making a huge decision, but in all of that, taking all of the parts that are yours, understand? In judging them, you're judging yourself because you are what they are, right? When you judge someone else, you're usually judging them for things that you don't like, which are usually things you don't like about yourself. That's what it comes down to. And that's why I always caution you guys in the comments, just be kind in the comments, even if they did you wrong, because anything you say is thrown at the universe. It's coming back to you, not to them. You're not doing them any damage. You're doing it all to yourself. All right, so we have the Five of Wands. So yeah, it looks like somebody here is trying to figure out this week, Virgo. I think you're trying to figure out this week if it's even worth it anymore. There's a lot of fighting and arguing. I think there's a lot of cheap shots is what I want to say. When I never hear that with the Five of Wands, but I want to say cheap shots. It feels like, you know, somebody comes up behind you and whacks you with a stick. Like, it's like cheap shots. They could be verbal, right? It doesn't have to be any physical violence going on, but they could be verbal. Do you know what I mean? Verbal hits. I feel like you are in indecision as to whether you're even going to try this thing anymore, or whether you're just going to make the decision to let the dead dog lie and be done with it, because it's a disappointing situation where you're not getting any justice at all. It's like the fun is gone, the passion is gone. It's like the only time that you have fun is when you're out in celebration, and it might be when you're separate from your person. It's like somebody's wondering here. Three of Cups. Should I really? Oh, maybe someone is cheating. I'm just saying. I mean, the thing is that Three of Cups is not cheating. If anything, it would be the Three of Swords. Could be. Absolutely, it could be that somebody is stepping outside the marriage. What I want to say is if someone is stepping outside the marriage, they're going out a lot on their own. They're probably out with their friends, out at the bar, out at the, you know what I mean? You're not with them. Or they're not with you. This person's doing a lot of things on their own. They're going to, you know, gatherings and stuff without you. Maybe because you don't want to go, but nonetheless, they are doing that stuff without you. You think that this person is looking for a new investor. Yeah. You think that this person is going out, wherever it is that they go out, that there's a celebration, you think that they're going out to look for a new beginning. You're just waiting for this person to come to you and say, look, I found somebody else. Your person could be a Taurus, doesn't have to be. But I feel like I feel like you want the commitment. You want the traditional commitment. You want the long-term commitment. I don't think you trust the situation, though, if I'm being honest. I don't think you do. Whether you're in a live-in situation or maybe you're married, it feels like you're going to hold off right now. I think that you've been waiting a really long time for someone who is balanced, someone who's traditional, someone who wants a commitment. I feel like you've waited a long time for that, and now you don't want to let it go. But we cannot ignore what's going on here, right? We have the Four of Wands nestled up against the Five of Wands. I'm in indecision about the relationship that I'm in. Three of Swords. It doesn't feel good. It feels disappointing, like I'm always being let down. The Justice card in the reverse is saying, I don't get any justice here. Things are not balanced. It does not feel balanced here. I never get what I want. I never get my needs met. Judgment is, do I even want to do this anymore, right? So I feel like, yeah, this is the week that you're really thinking about where this Ace of Pentacles is going. Yeah, because I feel like it feels like you think somebody might be offering themselves to someone else. Yeah. And what you want is you want commitment. You want long-term. You want, you know, you're willing to wait for all of that in this relationship. It sounds like it's somebody who's living together. It doesn't feel like the commitment is here yet, but there is a wish for commitment. The Three of Wands is here. Ships coming in. What ships are coming in? you know, long-term relationship, traditional relationship. I think that you're really interested in traditional roles in a relationship. The Nine of Cups tells me, yeah, you think that your person is looking for people elsewhere. Whenever they leave home, I feel that you think that they're communicating with somebody else. You think your person's about to move on. And I say to you that you are very psychic, so don't not listen to your gut. Yeah. Say what you need to say. You're going to make the decision that's best for you, but I'm just saying somebody here is not being completely honest with you, or you feel that they aren't and you don't know what to do about it. I think this is the week that you figure out what to do about it. Decide to do something about it. All right. Whoops. Scorpio. Here we go. Wait. No. Virgo. Libra. Sorry. Not Scorpio. Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. This is you, Libra. Thank you so much for clicking here. Alan Cross Watchers, thank you so much. And if you are a Libra who watched my video that I did for the air signs, thank you so much for your clicks and for watching there. I do appreciate you. We are here to do your reading for this week. This is a sneak peek for this week, Libra. Thank you so much for clicking here. If you're interested in a private read, please look down below for the yellow dot. You will find my email address and the link to Wizio. All right, here we go. Libra. Libra, what I want to say is I think you are trying to decide whether or not to surprise the Queen of Pentacles. This is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy here. I feel like you think you owe an apology to the Queen of Pentacles, whether feminine or masculine. The Page of Cups to me is someone who still has affection for the Queen. It is to me affection. It's an apology. It's also showing up. And what I want to say about that is if you're someone who just has decided to show up to their home or show up to their workplace, or I'm going to say you're not going to get good words, okay? You're not going to get good words. The Five of Swords is here. So I feel like it gets to be a bit of a shouting match or a bit of a right fight, so just be mindful of not just showing up or showing up in a place where it's possible that it could cause a scene. If there's words, I'm not a fan of the show up. I don't know who is, but I feel as though the only thing you can do in order to get balance is to show up, because maybe this person has got you blocked, or maybe, you know, you don't have their phone number anymore. It feels like you think you just need to surprise them, show up. This could be someone that you had lived with, or that you wish to marry, someone who you possibly have a family with or children. I feel like there was a Tower here. Okay. So it feels like there was some sort of an upheaval, a big change. Something fell down to the ground, a foundation that was faulty, which I think is this relationship. The faulty foundation fell. And, sorry, I have the windows open. There's always that one guy, right? Or girl, you never know. But nonetheless, I think that the Four of Wands and the Tower is telling me that this was a karmic relationship. It had a false foundation, and it feels like that's why it fell in. I feel as though you think you have to apologize to someone about words that were said within that relationship. That's what it feels like. Tell me more about the Four of Wands and the Tower, please. For Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Yeah, and everybody's quiet. Everybody is holding their ground, and you're not talking to them, and they weren't talking to you. And I think that eventually it just all fell in because it just wasn't supposed to be. That's what it feels like. There could be some of you here who are going to get some really good news about money. I just want to say that there's a tower that's coming down on your abundance, but I don't think it's a bad tower. That's not how I'm feeling it here. I think it's more of a disruption or a change that breaks down a foundation that needed to be built up stronger anyway. So although I don't feel that this is any type of financial devastation. I feel like it is an interruption. So I feel like it's like it shakes your finances, right? Like an unexpected thing breaks in the home, or an unexpected thing happens in the home here. We've got the 8 of Cups, 7 of Wands. So we stop talking to each other, or we're holding our ground. Nobody is communicating. I feel like then we decide that it's time to just disconnect emotionally. It's like the communication gets worse and worse. And then we start dating. I feel like we start going out, you know, as single people, doing our own thing. I feel like you disconnect from this person, and it's likely that you begin dating again, or they do. I think that you know that this person is your... This person is, yeah, really connected to you. What I want to say, Libra, is I just think that this has all been really painful for you. I feel like you thought that you should give this person space, and you held your ground, and you didn't say anything. And then this person disconnects from you, or you disconnect from them. I think that maybe you hear that they're dating again. I think that this person thinks that they have found their soulmate, and they're about to begin again. So I want to say that it's probably the Queen of Cups that we're talking about here, Libra, as it pertains to the person that was your person, I think. I want to say was. We have the Sun and the Sun and the Ace of Wands. It almost feels like your person has like a glow up, an immediate glow up, and then they get into some sort of other partnership. Tell me more about this here. So I feel as though that you two probably started a relationship because of the physical attraction. And I think that this thing went from, it began at physical attraction and grew into love, is what I want to say. But I also want to say that one of you was very grounded and stable. Probably the Queen was very grounded and stable about how they ran the home, or how they, you know, how they were your partner in the home. And I feel like you were not that way. I feel like you were more fun, flirty. Let's not plan. Let's do things on the fly. Like, I think it was a hard contrast of personalities, I think. Yeah, things got really... It got really tough. The passion was there, but I feel like it just took too long for things to move in the right direction here. I think it's like before it got better, it got worse, because I feel like you two are way too different. Way too different in that your person is very grounded and probably abundant, makes their own money, maybe a business person. And it feels like you're showing up here possibly as the Page. Now you showed up twice as the Page here. We've got the Empress. Yeah, somebody had a great glow up here, I think, and you're feeling sad that you're no longer getting reciprocity from this person. I think you're about to communicate with them about how you're feeling, and I think you're going to do it impulsively. I think you're going to send a passionate message to them impulsively about still having feelings for them. I feel like this person may already be in a new relationship or something new, or about to enter a partnership with somebody that they're really incredibly attracted to, very passionate about, somebody who could be a Leo, somebody who could be Gemini. I feel like that's what's happening this week for you. We have the King of Swords. I think that you want to speak up. You want to say something here, Libra, but I don't know that it's going to do anything. Like, it feels like this person is already on their way to having a different relationship already. It might be too late for you to speak up. I'm just saying. All right, now we have Scorpio. There we go. Scorpio, how are you? Thank you so much for clicking here, my psychic friends. So nice to have you. Thank you so much. Of course, we're going to stop to drink water, Scorpio. You always remind me. The windows are open, Scorpio, so you're going to hear some road noise. It's been noisy out there today. And thank you for stopping in, cross watchers as well. If you're interested in a private read, please look below for the yellow dot. You will find my email address and a link over to Wizio, where my readings begin at $40. Here we go, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Scorpio, tell me what's up for Scorpio for this sneak peek for this week. Scorpio. All right. We have the Three of Swords. We have the Seven of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. So what I feel like is going on here is that someone has been holding back, finding their person, their mate. It's almost like, I want to say that, Scorpio, that you're holding yourself back from it. I feel like you are, here comes the noise, guys, sorry. Windows are open. But Seven of Pentacles tells me that you've been holding back, that you have, it's like you're taking care of yourself, or you're waiting to have enough money or enough balance, but you're waiting because I feel it's nurture that you need right now because of a broken heart or something that happened in the past that was disappointing. So I think that you're kind of holding back off on any long-term relationships. You could be someone who's very focused on your money possibly right now. Ten of Pentacles is in the reverse. Maybe you've had a financial impact, and it is time for you to pay, for you to focus on your money, I think, right now. In the distance, though, we do have the soulmate. Somebody who you've been thinking about and feeling bad about, someone who is the Empress, possibly Taurus and Libra energy. This person is single, by the way, if you're wondering, the Empress. The Empress is all the Queen's energy. This person is, very creative, a mother, a father. This person has primarily feminine energy. Yeah, this person is someone who's very balanced and stable. I think that you've been thinking about this person. I feel like they might be in your past, and you are still thinking about them. You've brought the past into the real time, and now into the future here. You got to stop letting your past drag you around, or stop dragging your past around. Oh, yes. Stop dragging my heart around. That's a song. I think it's Fleetwood Mac, isn't it? Stop dragging my heart around. We have the Wheel of Fortune and the Ten of Cups. Wow. Wow. Okay. All right. We have the Six of Swords. We have moving on in the future. Why is that? Because of indecision. There is someone you wish to pour into that pours into you the same way. Someone that you're very connected to. Someone that looks like the star, or someone who feels very healed, or who is a healer. We've got the Six of Cups, somebody that you see as your counterpart, right? This is somebody that you've known for a long time, someone that you've already recognized as your soulmate, I feel. So I feel like you're holding back from any type of long-term relationship, Scorpio, right now. I feel that you know that it's there. I feel like in your manifestation, you're saying, I am happiness, I am Ten of Cups, I am, I feel like it's here. But I feel like you need to be ready for it, and you're not ready for it. You're very focused on your materials, your material world right now. So whatever's making you money, maybe you're short on money because you're buying a house or a new vehicle. But I feel like right now money's on hold, or money you can't access right now. It feels like there is some sort of money changing here. I feel like with the Ten of Cups, though, it tells me it's very short-lived. It tells me that it's going to be over quickly, and it might just be the reason why you're just holding back from doing anything, that you're kind of nurturing your financial situation, trying to get financially stable. I think you're doing it all in preparation, because I think the universe is pushing you. I think it's destiny, and it's time for you to move forward. It is the Wheel of Fortune here. You could be dealing with someone who is a fixed sign, Scorpio, Aquarius, Libra, Scorpio, Aquarius, sorry, Taurus and Leo, thank you. And we have Gemini here as well. So what I want to say is that I think that there is someone here that makes you happy, that there is someone who is a soulmate, that you feel them. You feel them, and destiny is saying it is time for you to move forward. I think it's time for you to nurture the Ten of Cups and move forward. But I think that you are, like I said, very focused on your 3D world right now. Something is upside down in your 3D world. You're dealing in money problems, or a job you don't like, or, something like that. The Wheel of Fortune, this person is your destiny. This person, the Lovers. The person you're choosing here, this person is your destiny, I feel. Just listening. I think you are changing the way you nurture yourself or another person in a relationship. I think you're looking at all of that stuff differently now. The Ten of Cups stuff, the family, the abundance. Like, I think you're looking, it's almost as if now you're realizing, Scorpio, that the happiness, the Ten of Cups, the emotional happiness, having family, people around, all of that stuff is way more important than the Ten of Pentacles anyway. And I think when you have your eye off of it, I think it straightens itself out. It's not going to be for long. That's what I want to say. So tell me about the lovers, please. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. This is a person that you would like to give reciprocity to. This is someone that you want to pour into the way that they pour into them, the way they pour into you. This is someone that, for some of you could have met at the workplace. Eight of Pentacles is that. It's about making money, right? It's about putting a roof over your head, making money. So this is someone you could have met in the workplace initially. It doesn't have to be. I feel as though you're working really hard on, I feel, reaching out to this person. That you want to, you're working really hard at trying to heal this so you can give this person reciprocity. I think that's what you want here. You want a commitment too. You could be dealing with a Taurus, you could be dealing with an Aquarius. I feel like you are very, yeah, I feel like you know that this person is your last relationship. I think that you know that already. I think that you're very highly connected to this person, someone you never forgot about, someone you don't stop thinking about, someone you've always wanted a commitment with or felt like you should. They feel like home. They're very, this person could be a spiritual teacher. They could be a Taurus. Talking about the star too, this is a person who's got very healing energy, someone who, you know, their smile brightens up a room for you. I think this is the person that you want to give reciprocity to. You have already have a lot of romantic feelings about them, Scorpio. And there we are. It feels like you are transforming the way you manifest. Interesting. You transformed the way you manifested love and emotion and connection. What I want to say is that if you're someone who, say, was attracted to Johnny Doe, and you kept saying, "Come on, universe, where's Johnny Doe? Bring Johnny Doe, bring Johnny Doe, bring Joanna Doe, whoever it is. Bring this person I've been asking for by name. Why aren't they here?" It's because it's not for you. I feel like you change your manifestation and say, okay, well, instead of me asking for Joanna Doe or John Doe, I think I'm going to ask for happiness, for love, for commitment, for my energetic match to want to commit to me. And I want romance. And I think you transformed the way that you manifest. And so I feel because you've transformed the way you manifest, it's time for you to have the partnership with this person that you're picking. Tell me what the destiny is telling us here. Yeah, it is the new start. So this is someone that you're not currently in conversation with. I want to say that this is someone that you maybe could have had some intense words with. And that might be why the Three of Swords is here. I feel like that you've been trying really hard, Eight Swords, to make up your mind to move forward, but you haven't made up your mind. So the Wheel of Destiny is here and saying, come on, it's time to go. It's time to go, you know, pushing you, right? Just giving you a little tap, tap, tappity tap. Telling you that it's time to go, Scorpio. It is time. It is your time. You don't know if this person wants to talk to you, though. You're not sure. Your person could be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. They don't have to be. Give you all the other signs as well. I feel like the feeling of, you know, the Eight of Swords is here. I don't know what to say. I want this new start. We haven't spoken in a while. I feel this is the instability. You feel like kind of like you're out there floating. Like, I don't really know. I don't have any grounding. I don't really know what to say or do. I think you'll figure it out. I think that's probably going to happen this week for you. I think you will figure it out, Scorpio. All right, here we go. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Thank you so much for clicking here. I do appreciate you so much already. Thank you, thank you. If you're interested in a private read, please look below. There is a yellow dot in the description. It has my email address and the link to Wizio if you want to go over there. The readings begin at $40. All right, here we go. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about Sagittarius. I am your Saggy sister. It is in my rising. Here we go. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for this week. Sneak peek for this week for Sag, please. Sneak peek for this week for Sag. Ooh, 3 of Cups on the table. Looky. What's going down here, Sag? Some sort of a... I think we've been through this before. Sag, maybe I was through it with Taurus. Maybe Aquarius, no, Aries, I think too. Nonetheless, I want to say someone's making a decision to invite you to a public place or a group of friends or a backyard barbecue, or there's some sort of a celebration that's going on. And I think they want to invite you. Sag, they want to invite you. Yeah, they're making it, it's like a group of people making a decision to invite you somewhere. Showing up as the Queen of Wands tells me because you're beautiful, because you're fun, because you're a go-getter, you're very fiery. You know, this person is Sagittarius, right? You don't take Sagittarius to the party. Sagittarius is the party, right? But I think these people are, say, conspiring. Why? What's going on? Like, this feels like the love tribe, like the soul tribe, like people that you already know, a bunch of people that you already know. But it feels like with the Two of Swords here, though, it feels as though somebody is trying to not see the situation for what it is, or trying to make a decision about where to invite you. It could be a single person. It could be a single person that wants to invite you out, trying to make a decision to do that. Two of Swords is in the upright. When it's in the reverse for me, that's when the decision's made. So somebody is here, is having a hard time making a decision about asking you out. They do want reciprocity from you, though. And so I feel like somebody's going to reach out and ask you if they can take you out. The Emperor arrives. Enters the Emperor. So we have somebody who's going to take control of the situation. The Emperor is Aries, and the Queen of Wands is Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, right? The Emperor is all of the kings, so it doesn't have to be Aries as a sign, but as an energy, this Emperor is the one who's at the front of the line, the leader, right? This one is a tough nut to crack. This person makes all the decisions, good and bad, carries it all. This person is, like I want to say, is in charge. They're going to be in charge of the situation. It feels like somebody is making a decision to give you reciprocity at some sort of a social gathering, possibly. Or the Emperor could just be reaching out to you, giving you reciprocity because they're making a decision. They want to reach out to you. I feel like this person does. I feel like they want a new beginning. The Emperor is holding the Ace of Wands, right? This person wants a new beginning, I feel. I feel you do too, to be honest. There's 2 wands here, right? We're at the crossroads, both of us. Yeah. The Emperor has been hiding something from you. The Emperor has always wanted to give you reciprocity. The Emperor has always wanted to ask you out. But I feel as though this person's been hiding or not been completely upfront about their feelings for you, about how they want to pour into you like you pour into them. This person, yeah, it feels as though they, I want to say they're trying to get away with something, but it seemed really clumsy. This guy's dropping a book. It almost feels like you saw right through it. Like you knew it anyway. Because Sagittarius is super psychic, right? Sagittarius, you already have a knowing. You know, you can see around corners. You know what's going to happen before it happens. I think you already know that the Emperor is coming. I think that you also know that the Emperor has not been honest with you. The two of you could have worked together, but also the Eight of Pentacles is about that. It's about work. It's about working hard, but it's also, I feel that the Emperor has been working on how to speak up and how to be honest and how to say something that they haven't said before. I think it's about them wanting to take you out or that they have feelings for you. So you two could have worked together. Eight Pentacles could be that, but I also feel like the Emperor has been doing a lot of work. So I think that this person is coming towards you as the Emperor because they've had a glow up. This person is now in charge of their life. They're now in charge of everything. And they want to invest with you here. It is time. It's destiny that this does happen. It is time for this emperor to come forward. Now, let's review the emperor, right? All the kings, all the energy of all the kings. Could be a business owner. If not a business owner, is carrying it all. The mortgage, the kids, probably a single parent, like all that kind of stuff. This person has a lot on their shoulders. I feel like this person is really working on what to say to come forward, to talk to you about investing in a future with you, because the Wheel of Fortune is just that. It's good fortune into the future. So there's lots of changes coming. It feels like it's a change of how this person is perceiving the 3D world. It feels like the Emperor, who has been in the Seven of Swords, I feel is now seeing things in the 3D for what they really are. They're seeing you for being 9 Pentacles, the person who's making their own money and standing in their own shoes and is very, assertive and knows what to do and is very good about taking care of material things in their life. This person, I think, wants to buy into you. Wants to buy into the future with you. The Wheel of Fortune tells me that the reason the Emperor is coming forward is because destiny has got their foot in their butt. Yep, pushing them out the door. Go. It's time for change. I feel like the Emperor has been thinking about this. It's above his head, right? Thinking about this, the Three of Cups and the Queen of Wands. Thinking about this person he's ultimately super attracted to, has lots of chemistry with, but knows that they are destiny as well. Now the Ten of Cups shows up, right? This Emperor is going for all of it. The universe says, look, it's time to go. And the Emperor is like, okay, we're going to go get the 10 Cups. The Emperor is not taking no for an answer. No. The Emperor is coming in with the 10 Cups and saying, it's here. Take it or leave it. The Sun is here. The Emperor wants to be seen. You could also be dealing with a Leo. There could be children involved here. I feel as though you're going to make the best decision for yourself because the Sun is here. And the Sun gives everything clarity. Everything grows under the Sun. Spiritually, physically, personally, professionally, everything grows under the Sun. I feel like this is somebody who's going to ask you to grow with them, but they're not going to take no for an answer. That's what it feels like. Yeah, they know that you're the wish fulfillment. They want to give you the reciprocity. Tell me why we have the Seven of Swords here, please. Seven of Swords is here. This person's been carrying some sort of a secret with them that has been weighing them down, really burdening them. This person has realized this while they were in self-preservation mode or in hermit mode. This person has gained wisdom about dragging all of these 7 swords and 10 wands around with me. And it makes me angry. It makes me do things that are not me. I feel that it's just carrying it around on this person's back makes them just irritable. Yeah, it's time to let it go. So right now you're not talking. There's the King of Wands. So it could be a Leo, but this person is your soulmate. This person is your soulmate, and they may be someone who has a lot of opportunity, but they don't want those opportunities anymore. They're ending it. They're ending all the other opportunities in order to have you because they see you as the star. And this is their realization. The realization is they're in love with you. The Ace of Cups is here, and it's time to come forward to transform the energy. Well, that just read like a little book there. All right, Capricorn, your turn. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Let's take a look at Capricorn. How are you, my friends? I hope you are well, my Earth cousins. I am a Taurus Sun. Thank you so much. How are you faring through this retrograde? And now we've got the new moon coming up in Taurus as well, which is making us all really take a look at our 3D worlds and what's going on in our lives, right? Capricorn, tell me in the comment section, please. Tell me about that. How is these planetary alignments? How have they been for you? All right, here we go. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Capricorn. Start with transformation. Okay. Start with Scorpio energy. There is something either coming to an end or something that's transforming. Something is never to be the way it was ever before. Why is that? Well, what I want to say, Capricorn, is that after weeks and weeks of doing readings about you not really being happy in your relationship, I feel like you've decided to cut yourself loose. Cut your losses. We've got the Nine of Cups and the Death card. I feel like you thought that you were already in wish fulfillment, but I feel like it's something here has to transform. It has to end. The Queen of Wands tells me that you take it like a champ, that you decide to just get in your boots and go, that you're coloring outside the lines, not taking advice from others. I feel like you look good, that you're probably practicing self-care, and I hope that you really are. The Queen of Wands is somebody who's always going to drink from their own cup first and who's taking care of themselves. So I hope that you are. I believe that this ending, either it's coming up this week or maybe further along the road than that, but something is coming to an end. And I think it is whatever relationship you might currently be in. Nine of Cups. I think that it was a Nine of Cups, but understand it's in the past position, right? The Nine of Cups was in the past. Queen of Wands is who you are because you've carried all the burdens this far. It feels like it's a relationship where you're the one that's been carrying all the burdens. And that I feel you're just putting your foot down this week. Yep, that's what the Death card feels like. Putting your foot down. We have the Emperor. You are taking charge. I like it. Taking charge of the situation, and you know what? You're not being kind anymore. I feel like if they're going to say it to you, you're going to say it back. It's like, come this way, bro. Yeah, just show me what energy we're using, because I think you're coming out with this energy. I feel the energy of taking control of the situation finally and bringing it to an end, because it was happy in the past, but I feel like what this relationship has done for you, I want to say, Capricorn, for those of you, this is a karmic relationship, and I think that what this relationship was supposed to do for you was supposed to teach you how to be the Emperor. Whether you're feminine or masculine, you're the one now who's taking charge. You're making the money, you're paying the mortgage, you've got a business, you're doing all of the stuff. You no longer need anyone else in your life, which is a beautiful place to be, because then you get to make choices about what you want after that, right? But I feel like this has been a glow up process that you've been going through for a while, and it feels like you are taking charge now of this codependent relationship. It feels like somebody here has had a realization that the relationship you were in was very codependent and very mismatched. Look, we have the Emperor and we have the Page of Cups. I feel like you were dealing with a Page of Cups. I think you are. I think someone who doesn't really have a depth of understanding of what love is, because page love is teenager kind of love. It's like we don't really have an understanding or never really learn the depth of love. I feel like this person that you're with feels that passion or sex is the way to show love. I think that this person never really matured past them. You know, when people have trauma, right, it can stifle the maturation, right? It can stifle the maturity process. So whether this person is the same age as you or not, I feel like you're the one that grew. That's what this relationship was about. You were supposed to grow, know how to handle your own shit. And I feel like this person who is the Page of Cups energy here, I feel like this person now has become codependent on you. Because I feel like you decided that if this person wasn't going to do anything in the relationship, that you had to take care of it. Maybe you asked them to go mow the lawn and they wouldn't. So now you've got to do all the lawn care. You asked them to do laundry and they wouldn't. So now you got to do all the laundry. It's like this person is taking themselves out of your life in a process of elimination. By doing nothing, they're making you do it all. They turned you into the Emperor. I think this person is someone who is quite codependent on you. Yeah. It's codependency here. This person now looks to you as the bringer of things. With the Queen of Swords, you're cutting yourself free from the codependency, I believe. Because you know now that you're independently abundant. You never really needed anyone else. And I mean, I'm not going to, like, we all need someone else in order to push us. This karmic relationship was necessary for your growth. And it may have felt terrible as you were growing, because growing pains are hard. But I feel like you were at the same energetic level as your person when you met them, but I feel like you've surpassed them quite a lot. That you've learned quite a bit in this relationship. I feel like you're going to liberate yourself from this codependent, feel like you're walking through tar kind of life at this point, because the Emperor would never stand for it, right? I feel like you're the one taking charge of the situation now. We have the Three of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, and the Three of Cups. It feels like the only abundant times you have is when you're at play. So when you go to someone's place for dinner, or when you're drinking too much, or you know what I mean? When you're at play is the only connection that you have with this person that is in your life right now. I think that this person is worried about other people being attracted to you. King of Pentacles is here. They're like, what if they find someone who has a better job than me? Honestly, this page I don't think is really working, because pages are young. And so I feel like you end up being the Emperor because you were forced to take it all on, and this person never grew past here. So what I want to say is the King of Pentacles here is, I think that you're becoming more balanced in your spirituality. Yeah, you are back to the drawing board. I feel like the Two of Wands is here to say that it's time for you to go on a passionate adventure. The Five of Wands is telling me that you're in indecision. You just don't know. You're beating yourself up about leaving this situation, but you have to heal. Temperance is here. Temperance is saying, yes, it's time to go. We have the Page of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands. Yeah, I feel like you start to communicate with people outside of your relationship. I really do feel like you're looking for attention from other feminines or masculines, and possibly could have met a Cancer most recently who does want victory with you. I think that you are mobile. You've got a vehicle. I feel like you are disappointed that this didn't turn out the way you wanted it to, that your ships never really came in, and that you just stayed behind the fear wall. Yeah, you're moving on from here. You're healing and you're moving on here. Five of Swords. I don't have to take your crap anymore. Somebody's being really harsh with their words, possibly being kind of mentally abusive to you, and you're like, no, bruh. I don't need to take it anymore. I'm the Emperor. I'm out. Alrighty then. Just like that, Capricorn. Here we go, Aquarius. This is for you. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about Aquarius, the sneak peek for this week, please. Aquarius, if you're interested in a private read, please look below. There is a yellow dot in the description. You will find your way to Wizio, where you can book me beginning at $40. Here we go, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Please tell me about Aquarius. Tell me about Aquarius, please. I hope you're well, Aquarius. All right. You know what? I just got quiet for a second. It's like I got really cerebral all of a sudden. It's like, okay, we just got to be like quiet. I'm just trying to figure it out. Do you know what I mean? It's very interesting. So it feels like you're trying to work something out in your head is what I think. Do I keep the chapter open or do I close it? Do I end this relationship or do I not? Am I going to get the divorce or am I not? The Hierophant is here, and to me this is traditional commitment, right? So you're probably married to someone. For some of you, you're thinking about the divorce. You're thinking about becoming single, being in the individual energy. This is the commitment, and the World card is the end of a major life change. It's a major life change at the end of a chapter. So for some of you, you are in a connection that you're thinking about ending. That connection could be with a Taurus. It could be with a Scorpio, a Leo, or an Aquarius, like you. The thing is I think that you're a big deal. I think that you know your worth, and that's the truth. I just want to say you're a big deal. I don't know why, but the Nine of Pentacles is telling me that you realize your worth. You know you're a big deal. You know you're a good catch. And I feel like you are thinking that there is something better out there for you. I think you're in this connection right now, but I also feel like you're entertaining the thought of being single. Wondering if you can do it on your own, though. I think you can. I'm just saying. I think you can do it on your own. The Nine of Pentacles wouldn't be here if you couldn't do it on your own. But I think what is stopping you is being codependent on being in a marriage. And being codependent in a marriage is like, I feel like if I leave here, I'm not going to have money. If I leave here, I can't find my own place to live. If I leave here, I can't afford a car. It's like you're being codependent on the marriage itself. I just want to say, though, with the Devil, that I think that it's all material things you're worried about. But the codependency is there nonetheless, right? We don't realize it, but as partners, we start to become codependent on each other if we don't allow each other, if we don't allow, your person to go on a fishing trip with the guys, or go on go to a cottage for a weekend with the girls. Like, we just really need to give each other space. But I feel like somebody here has decided that, that they're just going to surrender to the idea of, I just need to end this. Somebody's got it in their gut. Could be dealing with a Capricorn or a Taurus. Could be dealing with Pisces. Somebody's going to let their commitment go. So it feels like marriage to me. It doesn't have to be. Whatever is committed to you. But I think you're looking for a life change here. I think that's the idea that you've come up with in the Hanged Man energy. That's the realization that you've come up with. I think that you need to get out of this. Yeah. It's codependent. It's toxic. It feels like it's not working. It's, we're not making each other happy anymore. It feels like someone's just surrendering to letting go. It's become burdensome. Yeah. So this connection has become very burdensome and very codependent or toxic. Maybe there's a lot of fighting or arguing, and I feel like you have decided that you're going to leave. It's hard, though. It's hard to put down the burdens with this person because they are a soulmate, I believe. And I feel like you do have love for them. But I also feel as though you feel trapped because the devil is here. You feel trapped in a situation where I feel like you're doing most of the stuff, like bringing home the abundance. And maybe it's becoming exhausting for you. Yeah, it looks like somebody here wants victory in the disconnection. Somebody wants to leave. Not in love anymore. Two of Cups in the reverse. I've been thinking it over for a very long time. That my Nine of Cups is out there in the future and I need my victory. Three of Cups is in the reverse. I'm no longer having fun here. This is no longer fun for me. Yeah, this is no longer celebratory. Why are we so codependent? We're very codependent here because I feel like somebody here has been finding passionate moments outside of the relationship. Yeah. Somebody feels as though the other one is. I'm not going to say that they're doing it, but it feels as though somebody is being seen in a third-party connection that is very passionate. So it feels like you either have the feeling that this person is cheating on you or you already know it. Yeah, you want the new beginning here. You're in hermit mode, and I think you're trying to figure out how to begin again. Yeah, the thing is when you leave the marriage or leave the relationship, you're gonna have to juggle, right? And I think that's where it's got you right now. I want the new start, but I'm gonna have to juggle. And that's the wisdom of the situation. You are walking away, my friend. Disconnecting. 8 of Cups. All right, here we go, Pisces. Last but not least, my two fishes friends. Here we go. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Welcome to the Cross Watchers. If you are interested in a private read, please look below in the description. You'll see my yellow dot. It's right next to my email address and a link to Wizio, where readings begin at $40. Here we go, Pisces. My two fishes friends and two fishes in my moon sign. Let's see what's out there for us today. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me more about Pisces, please. Pisces. Starting out with the Knight of Wands, with the Three of Wands, and the Ace of Pentacles. Oh, boy. Okay. So what I'm going to say, Pisces, is I think that your ships are about to come in. And I think that your ships are about to come in. You know that person, that Knight of Wands, the one you have crazy chemistry with, you're really attracted to, and it's just like lightning hits you in the forehead when they're around and paying attention to you. I feel like that person is about to give you some stability. I feel like that person who is still all of those things, very attractive and attracted to you, and you two have great chemistry. I think that what you have been manifesting is 4 wands, right? The Knight of Wands carries 1 wand, and then there's 3 here. You've been manifesting 4 wands with somebody here who wasn't giving you much for stability. I think they were coming in and out of your life for passionate moments, or maybe just, you know, to take you out once in a while. It doesn't have to be passionate moments, but, you know, maybe you were having fun, you know, with this person. Yeah, and I feel like this person who was not giving you the stability is now coming forward with the Ace of Pentacles. It's like this person wants to invest in you. And they want to give you some type of stability. And you've been manifesting the 4 of Wands. Tell me more about this, please. For Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Pisces. We have the High Priestess. You know it because you're the High Priestess. Pisces, you know it, right? That's the card of Pisces. That's your card. So you could be somebody who is a tarot reader or a psychic or medium, or somebody who feels vibrational things. You really pay attention to your gut, and your gut has always led you. I think that you have been silently manifesting somebody back. And I don't know if you're doing it purposefully, but whatever's on your mind, right? Whatever you think about, it brings about. So this is the person who's been on your mind, the one who's really not giving you much stability. You know that they're on the way back. You feel it in your gut. Yeah. We have the Knight of Cups. But do I really feel that way about them anymore, though? I also think, Pisces, that it's unrequited love. I feel that you think that this person is only interested in passionate moments and that they're not really interested in committing to you. The Knight of Cups is in the reverse, which means I don't believe that they have any feelings for me. I don't believe that they're feeling romantic about me. I think that this person has been hiding how they feel from you. Yeah. I think that you're feeling some type of way because this person is only giving you instability, right? They've only shown you that they're attracted to your meat suit, right? They've only shown you that they're attracted to whatever they see through their eyes and not what they feel. I think that you think this person's coming back. The Knight of Cups is in the reverse, though. I'm just saying. It could be that this person who previously was not interested in a romantic relationship, maybe that's who this person is. It's going to cause a tower. Why is that? It's going to cause a tower. It's going to be upheaval and change. Somebody you know that's coming back, Pisces, is on their way. It's the person who wasn't interested in giving you stability before. Tell me about the tower, please. What? It's a break in the clouds. Here comes the sun. Do. Yeah. Here comes the sun, and I said it's all right. So there's going to be a change wherever it's been cloudy and stormy and you've been in a hard energy and things haven't been going right. I'm just going to say Jupiter's in Taurus. Yeah. Jupiter is in Taurus, and that means something for your sign as well. Please go look up how that affects your sign, especially if you have any Taurus placements. But we do have Leo here. We have Scorpio here as well. We have Pisces energy here. I feel like the tower falls and brings clarity, brings sunshine, brings growth. It goes from darkness to sunlight like that. Yep, it goes really quick with one text, one call, one note, and before you know it, the sun is shining on the Four of Wands. What is going on here, Pisces? The tower falls and here it all comes. It's like you go through some sort of a hard period. It's a period of knowing that this person may have lied to you about their feelings. Maybe that's why the Knight of Cups is in the reverse. We have the Page of Pentacles. We're beginning a brand new relationship here, all of a sudden. Materializing the Four of Wands with the Sun. It's taken a long time. It could be someone that you have been quiet with or separated from for a while. The Knight of Pentacles is on the way back. Knight of Pentacles is rolling up. Here we go. Whatever's been taking a long time is about to materialize. The time is now, I feel. Because something has come to an end. So your person maybe was separated, not yet divorced, or whatever the Nine of Pentacles or the Knight of Pentacles represents, whatever was taking a very long time, that's it. We're not going to do this anymore. That's the end of it. We're ending that cycle and we're going to begin brand new, and we're going to begin with victory. There's Leo again. So I might be inclined to say that you are dealing with Leo. We have the Ace of Cups, something that's brand new, that's full of depth, and somebody here who just wants to love you completely from head to toe. The Queen of Cups is the healer, the one who's constantly loving and giving. This person wants to spoil you with, spoil you with love, spoil you with affection. I feel like this person is now, once they tell you how they feel about you, they're going to be very bold about how they feel about you. Queen of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles tells me this person's going to be very bold about how they say things to you. They're not going to mince words anymore. You're going to know exactly how they feel. They want to take you out. It's the beginning of something beautiful, fortunate, destiny. This connection is destiny. Six of Pentacles tells me that this person now wants to give you reciprocity. They do see your worth. Yeah, they definitely do see your worth. So I feel like I just wanted to know the ships were coming in and you knew it in your gut. The King of Cups is here, so you know that this person is your soulmate, right? You know that this person is connected to you in a way that they're not connected to anyone else. And I think that they are realizing that here. There's Three of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords. This person knows that you'd be a great partner, a partner in life, a partner in love. This person is not going to... I feel like they're no longer going to hide how they feel. They're going to be very bold and out front with how they feel. We have the Hanged Man, the Death card, and the King of Wands. So I feel what you do is you just decide that this situation, you're waiting for it, but you decide to turn your back on it. The Hanged Man here is you have a realization that the energy has to transform itself, and it's nothing that you can do. The King of Wands has to transform themselves. There isn't anything that you can do. What I want to say, though, is that your person goes from being a knight to a king. So, it feels like after a long time of thinking about it, here they come, is what I want to say. There we go. We've got Ace of Swords on the bottom of the deck. And that's it, Pisces. It's pretty short and sweet. Yeah. I'm going to go for now. Thank you so much for being here. I do appreciate you for clicking here always. I love you guys. I'm out for now, and I will see you during the rest of the week. Love you guys. Bye-bye.